Je s'appelle Groot.
Yes.
Ils sont Groot. Ik ben Groot. Ik ben Groot. I am Groot. I like that.
Don't worry, this will be quick.
I take socks all the time and underwear.
You take underwear?
Yeah, just steal it. Why would I give it back? It's weird to give it back anyway, no?
Yeah, I guess they're not going to use it again, hopefully.
Or maybe they could, but that would be weird too. Zoe, what did you take?
No, everything is just so top secret that the thought of taking something and being called out by Marvel just was petrifying. But I kept every sweatshirt that I get, every t-shirt.
Stole like the first Star-Lord uniform, but then he was wearing it to hospitals with kids.
One day they're gonna be like, sir.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
It's not relevant anymore. You're gonna have
Print that. That's what
And how do you see your future, or Star-Lord's future, going forward in this universe?
Gosh, I don't know. I don't know at this point.
So Chris, the question's for you. He says the movie obviously is a lot about friendship. Can you talk a bit about the friendship that's kind of been created amongst yourselves?
I mean, I love the fact that the movie gets to come out, that the world is going to be seeing it, and the journey of getting there. On a lot of films, it's not great. On a lot of films, you have assholes you have to deal with, you have a bunch of problems, people are fighting behind the scenes, and you would never know that. It's not the case with this film. The relationships between each of the people has been, to me, the most enjoyable aspect of playing this character. You know, constantly making ourselves laugh and being on, even if literally no one else is in the room. Like, it's a non-stop thing.
Drax, it's called a sofa. It's not a bed.
Well, I find it hard to believe it doesn't have multiple purposes.
Ooh, surprised me. I wasn't sure that I was going to become a fully fledged Guardian, actually. Like, James had told me that his character was going to evolve in all these amazing ways, but like, I didn't realize I was going to be a Guardian, and then we were filming, you know, this movie, and I got to wear the uniform. We did like the obligatory slow motion walking shot to cool music, and I felt cool, and I felt like a Guardian, and I was like, oh my god, I've graduated! I think it was pretty different this time around. I think we're sort of seeing a slightly lighter side to her personality, a little bit more humor, I think. Is she funny? And yeah, a little bit more like willing to show vulnerability, which has been quite difficult for her with her upbringing with Thanos. And so it's nice to kind of evolve the character into somebody who is willing to accept love for the first time and willing to show love to people for the first time in her life.
This movie was by far the most difficult to put the music together for, and I changed it and changed it and changed it throughout the process. When they got the first script, it was some different music in it than what we ended up with, not in the last script.
I can compare him to the other directors that I work with. I work with a lot of great directors, but there's something about James, what sets him apart is preparation. He's always very prepared. He works tirelessly. He doesn't shut his mind off.
Yeah, I kept asking James, am I doing too much? And he was like, no, it's the holiday special. Go crazy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go crazy. Hello. We do that all the time on set.
A Mario thing that you're talking about?
No, it's like psychedelic and fun. I don't know. Do you guys have ideas?
Mantis on shrooms, you heard it here first.
We shot that Humanimals scene right after my bachelorette party, which was so mean, and Paul was one of my bridesmaids.
Oh my
so
God.
we were there like, are you saying this? It was a wild experience. Anyway.
James is James who writes the script and who's you know, he's an incredible conductor of orchestra. You know, he knows exactly when to hit you with the emotion and to be grounded in something very deeply emotional and beautiful, and then surprise you with something funny.
Because of my athletic background, it's just how does that happen? What takes place? A lot of rehearsals, a lot of conversations with James in terms of what he wants your character to do. And you lean in.
I don't post the scenes because a lot of people don't like to watch the scenes before they see the movie.
Well, first of all...
Mike.
All right, so first of all, not to change the subject, but obviously we all went through the pandemic. And I want you all here to know how much we really appreciate that you guys have come up and are entertained by us and care about us enough to come from wherever you're coming from and celebrate this final film in this trilogy. So an applause to all of you. suis content.